So, good morning everyone. Today we are gonna cook something that is lentils and potatoes basically. I have lentils cooked here. The cooking time is on each package. These lentils have a cooking time of 5 minutes, but usually it's a lot more. Before cooking the lentils, rinse them with boiling water once, then remove the water and then cook them. And I have here potato slices. Potato slices, cook them until they're a little bit soft. And I'll take a little break, get back to you when the next... So, next thing for the cooking. Next step is I have some water, 50% and 50% oil. It's about half a cup here, and we might add some water later. So I have some pre-boiled water here in the water pot. And I have the lentils, which happen to be organic lentils with a very short cooking time, which is awesome. But some lentils have a long cooking time. Some need to stay in water for an hour. So the instructions for the lentils will be on the package. And I have pre-cooked potatoes. They're now soft so that you can eat them. And they don't want to go. So, but here they come. The potatoes. And some more lentils with one hand. I'm getting really skilled to work with one hand. And yes, I have prepared some spices here. The spices are tomatoes, garlic, onions, and ginger. And make sure these are fairly nice small pieces, or basically more or less the same size. And try to do like me, try to put them in here with one hand. It's impossible. I'm gonna have to break and get back to you later. So all the things are here in the frying pan, and I actually added a little bit more water and oil. As you can see, it needs to be some liquid. So there is basically a cup of 50% water, 50% oil, and the onions, the ginger, the tomatoes, and the garlic is in there. And I'm gonna add turmeric, the spice turmeric. In German, for my German friends, it's called Kurkuma. And as you can see, you can take a lot. This is not a very strong spice, but here comes also some chili flakes. Not too much, because you can always add them later if you need more. But once it's too hot, some people might mind it, and you want to make all your guests happy. Last time I wanted to invite my friend, and I didn't know she was going to bring 2 little kids, and these kids, they didn't like any hot spices. And even though there was no chili in it, the kids didn't eat the food. So that was an undesired side effect of seasoning. But if you know your guests, then you can talk to them before you cook. And yes, I'm a person, I don't stand 2 hours in the kitchen. So this again was a 15 minutes dish. And I'm going to try this and get back to you in a minute. So I tried it and I found out that I need a lot more spices, so the turmeric. But it's good to be careful, because removing spices out of the dish is like impossible. And yeah, salt, everyone likes different salt. So just try for yourself what what you think is good for you. And it's now a nice gooey substance somehow. And it's basically ready. This meal is basically ready. You can add a spice mix or a spice called garam masala, or a spice mix called dal chawal or dal mix. These are like Asian, Pakistani spices that go very well with this. Since I didn't bring my spices to this kitchen, my turmeric and chili, and of course ginger and garlic, which is already in there, which I chopped, will do. And yeah, I think I can save some energy. So I had it on 4. I will turn it off now and just let it steam away a little bit so that the chili flakes can suck up the fluid. And I'm gonna make a little bit sauce. I have yogurt here, just half a glass of yogurt basically, and some drops of milk so that it will be like a fluid sauce. And I'm adding, this is a mixture of salt and pepper. Yes, quite a lot of salt and pepper. And I have here the rest of the onions and these gurka, Swedish package of gurka, a cucumber which is in some lagerbeck. So basically the cucumber which you have on cheeseburgers, that kind of cucumber. And let's go to the light. And that's going to be the sauce. And stir it. So my dish is ready. I have here my red lentils with potato dish and the sauce. As you can see, it looks quite yummy. And you might have noticed that I cook vegetarian. Last year I became a vegetarian after constantly saying that I want to become a vegetarian, which probably enforced my intentions, because saying something and the power of the word, you might have noticed, is should never be underestimated. And I managed to do that, which makes me really happy, because when I look at the meat, I know this should not go into my body. There is cholesterol, there is a dead animal. That animal was my friend. And I know there is cortisol and antibiotics and the whole way how they keep and treat the animals. That's not my idea of a meal. So I am enjoying the vegetarian. And some people talk to me and say, oh, are you getting your nutritions? And yes, I think I'm getting my nutritions. We have a lot of protein in the lentils. And as you might know, lentils contain iron. Iron is really important. And for those who think that's not enough, there is always multivitamin and mineral supplements, which are not dangerous if you take them in a moderate amount, right? And I'm drinking nature's beverage. This is today kind of reddish orange grapefruit? No, what are these called? I forgot the... Yes, grapefruit juice. It's grapefruit juice, exactly. It's from Lidl. It wasn't very expensive and tastes really, really good, actually. So that's my Sunday meal. I hope you enjoyed my video. And this is not a vegan dish, because vegans don't eat milk and yogurt, which is in the sauce. But you might have noticed that I think my last video of the coconut curry was actually not only vegetarian, but a vegan dish also. So for the vegans out there, you can cook the coconut. I'm gonna enjoy my lentils with this sauce. And I think the lentils are vegan, yes. So maybe you have another means of making your sauce. Then you can make it vegan as well. Bon appetit, guten Appetit, and enjoy.